Yes, wonderful. Your project has been validated by your validator. That means you're good to go now. Basically, it means that no changes can be made with your project, and your project is now being broadcasted to possible donors handing in donations. So you will see when you press on your project that has been validated, again a comment by your validator, and then the project details with which institution, what are the costs details. Always if you press on the I, you will see the details coming up that you have yourself handed in, and you see here the total amount needed is 5,950 leones. It's the total academic cost plus the total living costs plus the other costs minus your contribution, and that is the amount that you are trying to raise concerning this project, and we will help you by broadcasting your project on the Boost app towards possible donors. Just here you will see the progress for funding. At the moment the level of funding is 0%. It's open for funding, but no one has donated yet. But you will see here the progress of funding. Let's say one supporter adds 1,000 leones towards this project. Then you will see one supporter 1,000 leones, and the level of funding is compared to the costs minus the contributions. So 1,000 will roughly be 20%. But we are waiting. The funding will be open until the funding is full, until we have reached all the costs that are needed for your project, and then the funding will close, and we will send the funds to Sierra Leone, and it will be handed over to you. And for us it's important that we have full transparency. That means you will have to confirm the reception of money. Our administrator might decide that he will only give you what you need for admission, or will only give you half of your money, or give you everything in full. That is up to our administrator to decide, but you have to confirm the reception of money. Every time you receive money, you do that by pressing on the confirm the reception of money button. Let's say who has handed you the money. It was Mr. Salu. The amount he gave me 500 leones, and it was make to boost your donators. Thank you very much. And I will take a picture of the whole transaction just as a proof. Let me has handed me the money, and I will just upload a picture for that, and then I submit, and now you will see that I have 8% of the money received, and this is money I can spend now, and I will do that by pressing the confirm a payment button. Choose what you have spent the money for. In my case it was for the admission fee. Comment about your payment. This is for the admission to university. Let's say you have already spent that money and paid it with your own money. Please still hand in a receipt so that all the money is accounted for. Spent the amount you have spent in new leones. It was 500 leones. And then also I will take a picture in the money, or I will snap the receipt that has been given me with the admission just as a proof, and then I submit that payment, and you will see now money spent. 8% of the money has been spent. The 500 that I have received, I have spent it directly. Money spent can be more if it's out of your own contribution. It might be less. but that's how you account for the money. You account for the reception of the money when you receive it, so that our donors know that you have received money. You will account for the spending of the money. Let's say you confirm the spending of transport money, of food money, then just snap your food. If you buy a book, then snap the book. If you can, snap the receipt, but otherwise just make a picture of the product that you have spent it on. Just confirm all the payments. If might be small, it might be big. Then also, if you have had a test or anything that you can report in, the confirmation of the status of your education. Let's say you have a test result back, or you had an assessment or an essay. You hand in a report. Choose what type of report you hand in. Let's say it was a test, give a title. It was first term test. Short description. We had a test on moral law. You want to comment. It was difficult. You might want to be more specific. Snap your report or your product. So you might take a picture of your results or of the test or of the product if you're doing a skill training. So by that you're just giving account of the progress of that they have given you in